Understanding the environmental impact of waste and unsustainable practices is essential to appreciating why low waste and sustainable living is so important. The way we consume, produce, and dispose of goods has a profound effect on our planet. One of the most visible and damaging consequences of waste is pollution. Plastic waste, in particular, has become a global crisis. Millions of tons of plastic end up in landfills and oceans each year, harming wildlife, polluting ecosystems, and releasing harmful chemicals as it slowly degrades. Marine life is particularly vulnerable, with species ingesting plastic debris or becoming entangled in discarded items, which can lead to injury, starvation, and death. The pollution caused by plastic and other non-biodegradable materials can also contaminate water sources and soil, disrupting ecosystems and threatening biodiversity. Beyond plastic, the production and disposal of a wide range of consumer goods contribute to environmental degradation. Unsustainable agricultural practices, industrial manufacturing, and energy-intensive supply chains all lead to the depletion of natural resources, increased greenhouse gas emissions, and habitat destruction. For example, fast fashion is an industry notorious for its heavy resource use and waste production. The short life cycle of cheaply produced clothing results in significant waste, with textiles often ending up in landfills where they take decades to decompose. Additionally, the manufacturing processes for many products, from electronics to packaged foods, rely on fossil fuels, which contribute to climate change. The extraction and consumption of raw materials needed for such products also lead to deforestation, soil erosion, and the displacement of communities and wildlife. The environmental impact extends beyond visible waste. The carbon footprint of our lifestyle choices, such as over-reliance on single-use products and unsustainable transportation habits, accelerates climate change. Greenhouse gas emissions from energy consumption in homes, transportation, and industry are driving global warming, which in turn causes more extreme weather events, rising sea levels, and the disruption of natural habitats. Unsustainable practices also strain the Earth's finite resources. Overfishing, deforestation, and excessive water use threaten the balance of ecosystems and reduce the capacity of the planet to support life. The depletion of these resources is not just a long-term problem. It has immediate consequences, including food and water shortages, loss of livelihoods, and increased vulnerability to natural disasters for communities around the world. Addressing the environmental impact of waste and unsustainable practices requires a shift in mindset and action at both individual and systemic levels. By reducing waste, reusing materials, and adopting sustainable practices, we can begin to mitigate these harmful effects. The move towards a circular economy where resources are kept in use for as long as possible helps to reduce the need for new materials and cuts down on waste. Choosing products that are made from sustainable materials, opting for renewable energy sources, and supporting industries that prioritize environmental responsibility are ways to contribute to this shift. Additionally, waste reduction practices, such as composting organic matter, reducing food waste, and avoiding excessive packaging, can significantly lower the amount of waste that ends up in landfills. In conclusion, waste and unsustainable practices are having a devastating effect on our environment. Pollution, resource depletion, and climate change are just some of the serious issues we face as a result. However, through awareness and action, we can all play a part in reducing our environmental impact. Low waste and sustainable living is not just about reducing what we throw away. It is about rethinking how we consume, produce, and live in harmony with the planet, ensuring that future generations inherit a world capable of sustaining life.